You're tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network, featuring news, interviews, and commentary on all things Black Hollywood. Hollywood redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411, featuring the week's roundup of fashion news. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host for Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411.
Hello, it is Fashion Friday, you guys. If you're tuning in, this is Fashion 411 on Black Hollywood Live. And I hope I don't need to remind you, but this is the top fashion podcast on iTunes. Number one. Yay! That deserves some applause.
That's awesome.
And we want to remind you guys, thanks for actually putting us in that number one spot. And to make sure you download us on iTunes. The show is completely free. You can also check out pictures and follow along on our Instagram page. It's Black Hollywood Live Fashion 411. And you can check us out on our website, blackhollywoodlive.com. So let's kick off today with some fashion.
Yes.
Fashion. And we have a special guest in the studio today, and I can't wait to talk to her. We're just going to quickly go around the room and introduce everyone. I will start with the lovely lady in green across from me.
Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Courtney Stewart. I'm your regular old shopaholic, shoeaholic, always giving the consumer perspective on the panel.
And I guess I'll introduce myself very quickly. I'm Deanna Vaughn. I am your former New York City fashion diva, and now I'm here to bring you the runway to the real way. And then Miss Queen across, please introduce yourself for everyone.
Hi, my name is Queen, and I'm in the building. I'm very happy to be here with you girls.
Queen is in the building. And before we get started, Queen, tell everybody what's your claim to fashion fame.
My claim to fashion fame is being a celebrity hairstylist. I'm the one who make them look good.
All right. All right.
I mean, you know.
I love it. I could spend all day in a beauty supply, at a Sephora, all day. All right, well, let's get started with some fall fashion must-haves, our little splurge versus steal, because we know everybody doesn't have, $500,000 to, fill their closets with the hottest, latest things for the fall. So I'm giving you guys, some options here. So first up, what's big for the fall are graphic pullovers. And when I say graphic, I'm just talking about florals and these different artsy prints and even like animal prints. It's really, really hot, really, really big. And if you want to, if you got some extra money to spend and, hey, I want to blow it on a graphic pullover, you can check out this Proenza Schooler number. Only for $1,500.
Only.
That's it.
Only $1,500.
Only $1,500 and it can be yours. Or you can get the steel version from H&M. Everybody loves little H&M for $49.95.
All about that.
All about that, right?
Yes.
And once again, you guys can check these pictures out on Instagram and also the website. But, just giving you guys some options, right? Some options. Next up, a must-have item for this fall. It's the army jacket, and I have been coveting an army jacket, and I still haven't found the right one that I want.
Yes.
But here are a few options. So again, if you want to splurge a little, the one on the right is from Current Elliott, and it's $268. Not too bad for a jacket, And remember, I also like to remind people when it comes to buying staples or buying trendy items, sometimes you have to think about the cost per wear.
Yes.
So I'm a boot girl. I love boots, and I have some boots in my closet. Some I paid like $600-700 for, but I resell them every year, and I wear those things to death. So when you think about the cost per wear, it actually works out. So that's kind of like my thing. And I think you should spend money on staple pieces. But these fashion trendy stuff.
Yeah, your graphic sweatshirt is a sweatshirt.
Exactly.
This is a jacket, a coat.
And so the steel version of this jacket is from Topshop for $96. So,
but I think you can also find army fatigue jackets and thrifted by thrifting.
Absolutely. I'm so happy you said that. You absolutely can do
They are
that.
all over the place.
Yeah, vintage. And I think I just need to do that. I need to like spend some time.
I need to go with somebody who really loves doing it and is like
know.
knows where to go
Knows
and
how to
does
thrift
it. 'Cause
properly. Yeah,
I
it's-
just get
yeah.
stressed out
And I walk out.
it's tired. It'd be
know.
hot in there and it smells like old carpet and you're just like,
No, and if you're not focused,
Yes.
it's just like it takes you forever.
and it doesn't never works out.
I
never
don't
works
have
out.
patience for that sometimes. But yeah, I agree. Somebody
One of you
needs
good
to-
thrifters, send us an Instagram or a Twitter message.
That
and
would be
hook us up.
fantastic.
Yes.
Next up for a fall must-have is the ankle boot. I mean, you guys are seeing these everywhere. They're at every price point. They're in leather. They're in suede. They're prints. So if you got some cash to to throw around, the version on the left is from APC, and those are suede little booties with a stacked wooden heel, and those are only $515. Only.
Not bad.
And then on the right from Zara, I love,
prefer
love,
the
love
Zara.
I like the
Zara. Zara has never
boot.
led me astray.
No.
Ever. Love
They
Zara.
have great shoes.
Great
Yeah.
shoes,
Love
great
their
clothes,
pieces.
love their
Absolutely.
pieces. While the one on the right, it's a stacked black booty. It's, what is it, like a 3.5-inch heel, I believe?
Yeah, it looks
3.5-inch heel, and it's $129.
That's not
so
bad.
that's not bad at all, especially when you think of, I think of an ankle boot like that as more of an investment piece
Yeah.
for your
yes,
wardrobe.
because
You
you'll
know?
wear that for a while.
You wear it for a while. And then finally, another fall wardrobe staple for right now, it's the polka dot sweater. Now, to me, a polka dot sweater, that's like a fashion trendy item. I
Yes,
don't know
it
if I'm going
is.
to spend a lot of money on a polka dot sweater. But this one on the left is from J. Crew, $268. It is cashmere.
I was going to say, it better be cashmere.
I would hope it would be for $268. And then the one on the right is from Mink Pink, and it's $44.99. So once again, you've got some options. If you want to deck out your wardrobe with these must-have items, you can, save some money, for a handbag, or,
Buy a couple items.
or some hair. We'll get into that later. So those are a few wardrobe staples this fall, and we'll splurge versus steal. All right, so we got a little style scoop up next.
Yes.
See, normally Erica would be doing this, but she's not with us
She's not with
today.
us
So
today. She's traveling.
Yeah, she's traveling. So we got it. We got it on lockdown.
We got some stuff.
All right, so next up. All right, everybody knows that a nude heel is like a must-have in
Absolutely.
a woman's
Yes,
closet,
it
okay?
is.
But for years, and especially, we're 3 black women sitting here today.
With 3 different
With
complexions.
3 different complexions. We come in many different shades and colors. And so nude to one person isn't nude to another person. Well, thank God for Christian Louboutin, because he has just unveiled a collection of color match pumps for all skin tones.
Wow.
Look at
That
this.
is
Isn't that
awesome.
fantastic?
He deserves a standing ovation for
Standing
that. I'm
ovation.
standing up in my head. I'm so happy he did this.
So basically, let me read this really quickly. So the range is going to offer some of their 4 key styles: the Pigalle, Fifi, Simple, Vendome, and Flow. And it's going to be carried in shades from the fairest of fair to the deepest tones that women happen to come in. And so that just covers the
Thank you,
board.
Fifi.
That's beautiful.
If you're white, if you're black, if you're Mediterranean, something is going to work for you. And what's really, really cool about this that I love is that he has an app. So you can actually take a photo of your foot or of your leg, and you can match
it
the
up.
nude shoe to you.
Wow.
How amazing is that?
Brilliant.
That is
How
brilliant.
amazing
So
is that?
brilliant.
It's fashion meets technology, and thank you, Christian Louboutin, for recognizing that, we come in different shades, and nude
Yeah.
for one isn't nude for all.
Exactly. And staples, that's a staple item that you will have and you will wear constantly. So it's not so bad to invest so much.
Absolutely, not at all. Now, unfortunately, I happen to have flat feet, so
Me
wearing
too,
heels
girl.
is tough. I can do wedges, but I can't do heels.
No.
Really, it's hard.
I stay
right?
in the hill, and I
You
have
do?
flat
Me
feet as
too.
well.
I'm
Really?
flat. And
All
I,
right.
On a
like,
hill
I'm
now,
one of the
the higher the better.
exactly.
Really?
Yes, honey.
I'm the exact opposite. Like my flat feet, I can't wear flats for very long. Like
My
I
calf,
need to
everything
have
start
them on.
hurting.
Yeah.
I do
so-
wedges. I tend to do
Okay.
wedges a lot, but
Love
heels
more.
are tough.
I
Heels
love
are
heels.
tough.
Well, I will say when they're not the platform heel is obviously the most comfortable usually,
Right.
but some of those Christian stilettos just be calling
Oh, they
your
hurt.
name.
I know, they're
and
beautiful.
They're so gorgeous, but Lord, they are not even walkable or
No,
comfortable
they're
whatsoever.
not. It's
but
like
they're
cab to curb. It's curb to
curved to
cab.
cab.
You
Yes,
know,
exactly.
That's it.
So sit down
That
shoes.
is
Look pretty shoes.
All right, next up for a little style scoop. So Do any of these names sound familiar to you guys? Stella Jean. Oop, that's the wrong picture. Stella Jean, Chantelet, Loza Melombo, and Kushni et Ox. So if those names don't sound familiar, those are names of Black designers. And there was a really interesting article, and I'm so glad that you pulled this article because we talk about this subject a lot on Fashion 411. We talk about just color in the industry, whether it's on the runways, you know, the designers, the models, and black designers. I think it's a whole dialogue, this article, and it's about if we want to support Black designers, you know, let's support them where it's actually going to do, here we go, where it's going to do the most impact, which is our wallet, which is actually buying from these designers. So this first picture, the designer is Stella Jean. Really cute graphics and brights. The next designer is from Chantelet. The next one is Loza Melombo. And then the last one is Kushni et Ox. And I think that's so true because I think a lot of times we like to talk about, you know, what we're missing and, well, why don't I see this? And why don't we get that? And why aren't designers doing that? But at the same time, we have to keep in mind, if we're not supporting it as consumers, you know, we're not doing our part either. What do you guys think about that?
So true. You want to go?
Personally, I think if, of course, if there were more Black designers, if they had the platform that Gucci and all these other companies have, it will be easier for us to support them.
Right.
And as well as if they were also putting out the type of clothing that these other designers are putting out.
Right.
See, Black people sometimes get a rap of feeling like we do things beneath the higher. We take the cheaper way.
Right.
But if we were to step our game up or had the platform that the bigger companies had, I think that it wouldn't be a problem for Black people to support it because we love trendy things.
Right.
We love trendy pieces. I absolutely love this piece right
the
here.
dress by Christina
I
Ox.
love that dress. She's on the right path with
Yeah, I would say that of all of those, the only one I really knew was Kushni et Ox, and that's the last dress there. And the article was interesting though also because it mentioned some things about, for instance, the stylist that has a sunglass line whose name is escaping me right now, June Ambrose.
Yeah,
and they were saying how this idea that we feel like we cannot pay top dollar for things that aren't the names that we know. Like our rappers aren't rapping about June Ambrose sunglasses, but they're rapping about Chanel and rapping about Gucci. So then it's worth the $250 versus
because they're validating
it. And I think it's an interesting idea of like, what does it take to make us validate our own things? Because the reality is getting them on a platform on a level of Gucci is only going to happen if they're supported on the lower as they're coming up so that they can get to that level where they're on a larger platform as a bigger company with the funds to continue to invest and make things even more extravagant than they already have. So I think it's also a commentary on Black culture in general and our ability to support each other and to support our businesses and enterprise in general. And it's kind of sad, but it was a great article to read because it introduced me to these other three people that I would like to follow and find out what's going on with them.
Yeah, I do. I think that is a much bigger conversation to be had, especially within our community, because we have so much power, you know, when it comes to the marketing and the financial. We have a lot of power, but is it being harnessed in the right way, you know? You look like you got something to say.
Go ahead, girl. Just say it. Just say it. That's what we're here for.
You know.
That's what we're here for. You're an entrepreneur in the community.
Oh, you know, it's unfortunate that Black people want what they see other people wearing.
Yeah.
Black people don't want to set trends. They want to follow. It's unfortunate, but we are followers. That's why the Chinese people make all the money when it comes to hair. That's why.
We're going to talk about that.
That's why people buy. Even though people didn't even know Christian Louboutin was even a man of color.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that.
They did not know that he was a man of color, and people have been wearing his shoes for years. But once they saw a Black person wearing it or someone in the video, he is selling out everywhere. I think we are people who want to be down, and I think we're people who want to be wearing what we saw. Oh, Beyonce had that. I want to go get that. So yes, like I said, if we were to have the platform, if the Black stylists had the platform to represent their company and their clothes the way that these other companies do, then we'll have a problem. Like, for instance, just to sideline, like Scandal. They saw her, Kerry Washington. They saw Kerry Washington in that Burberry coat. That coat sold out within an hour.
And it's another one from last night, DKNY, that everybody wants.
Everybody. So that's just an example to show how we work. So maybe they need to work hard to get their pieces presented or worn by an artist, and it'll help them sell. It's unfortunate that we have to do it that way, but yeah.
I mean, having worked in the industry for as long as I did, I worked for Macy's corporate for a long time, and actually the process to get new vendors and new designers in, it's gotten much better. It's very tedious. They make it very hard for the smaller designer to like kind of make their way. Things have changed a little bit since, you know, I was doing it, but not enough, you know, and there isn't a lot of color on that side of the table either. I mean, I would go into meetings, I'd be the only face, you know what I mean? So that's also part of it too, is just having a presence on the other side of the industry where you can also make an impact and influence, you know? So it goes around, you know, and I don't know. I would like to see some change, but I don't know.
I think it'd be a cool challenge for creative people in general, whether it's rappers and singers and artists and what have you. Like, we live in this like social, cultural, whatever, celebrity and all of that. Like a challenge to sort of uplift the other creators around you, so to speak.
Right.
So it's great that you did a song about Versace. Do a song about one of these guys.
Do you need to put more money into their pockets?
So just
you know,
maybe as a form of consciousness in general, maybe we all as artists and people in the creative industries can all make a conscious effort going forward, like one thing at a time, like seek out a piece from someone.
It's never gonna happen.
Oh, don't say that, Queen.
Why do you say that?
Because people want what they think is hot. They want what they see other people wear. They want what Jay-Z's wearing. They want what Kanye's wearing. They want what Kim Kardashian is wearing. They want what Khloe's wearing. They want what these people are wearing on television. It's never gonna happen.
So how do we make Jay-Z want to elevate other creatives?
I don't know.
You can't.
I don't know.
Some people, you have to have someone. First of all, people are very serious about what they do for a living.
Yes.
Okay, these people are serious about their fashion. They're not going to want to give someone a piece. Give it away. Let them wear it. Give it away in the beginning. Give it to a stylist that you know works with this particular person. Give the shit away. I'm sorry.
That's normally how it works anyway.
But some people are asking, okay, well, you have to pay me a fee. I'm going to let you hold this, but you have to pay me a fee. Some people are thinking about money. When it comes to artistic things, I think sometimes you have to really let the money go and make the sacrifice.
Yeah. No,
invest in your product. At the end, it will pay off. And black people don't like doing nothing for free.
You got that right.
Nothing for free.
All right, let's move on, and we're going to continue this conversation. And finally, our last style scoop piece, kind of on the heels of what we just been talking about. So talk about a little crossover. ASAP Rocky, he is a new model for the DKNY campaign. So here he is striking a pose. This is in Times Square, and he's putting his good looks to good use. And it's a new ad campaign for DKNY, and he's part of their whole like new Instagram campaign, and I believe their Instagram, it's DKNY PR Girl. And he's just, you know, doing his thing. So it's kind of nice to see such a mainstream brand like that. Now, I have some other opinions about that, and I know you do too. Because sometimes maybe where it's a little fashionable to be black these days.
It's eating me alive.
It's fashionable.
Please,
it is. It's fashionable. Please,
thank you
to be a black man.
Yeah,
I just have something to say.
Go on.
Say it.
You know. You know.
Funny.
You know, DKNY was dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed.
No one was wearing DKNY. Let's really discuss it.
Yeah.
Okay. No one was wearing it. No one was rapping about it. No one was representing it. Nobody was like, yo, I got the dope DKNY shirt. I got the dope DKNY jeans. Nobody was mentioning DKNY. And this brings us back to what we were just discussing. How clever was DKNY to pick up ASAP Rocky because they saw him in a skirt before. So they knew that he will be fine wearing these slim-fitting shorts, leather shorts with a blazer. They used a rapper who's well-known, who's selling albums, who people look up to use him as a representation of their brand.
Yep.
Clever ass DKNY to put ASAP Rocky in DKNY. They are using him.
Oh, absolutely.
But he's getting a check. He's getting a check.
He's being used to the bank.
He's being used to the bank. So what did DKNY do? They put their dying brand on a rapper, a black rapper. Now everybody's going to go out and be like, yo, those shorts that ASAP Rocky had on, yo, I want those. Those were DKNY. Yo, that blazer was dope. Yo, I'm gonna go get the blazer. You know the one that you saw ASAP Rocky in the thing? I'm gonna go get that. They're clever. I just, we're used to the bottom pit.
Yeah.
And
we have to be smart.
We have to
turn that around
for our own people.
For our own benefit.
Invest in your brand, people.
All right. Speaking of investing in brands, it's time to get to know the brand of Queen. Tell us
I didn't even know that this was going to happen. Hi, guys.
Hi. So this is a perfect timing. Let's hear all about. I want to hear your story.
Queen,
what do you want to know?
Where'd you come from? How'd you get here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm from New York City originally. I'm from Queens, Southside Jamaica Kings. Whoop, whoop. I'm from Queens, New York. And I started in like 2006. I opened up a salon in New York. And before that, I was working in what happened? My salon is called Queen of the Wink in New York. Okay. I used to work for a salon in New York, and this lady, she never gave me clients. I used to, right after hair school, never gave me hair clients, never tried to help me to get to the next level in hair. So I went and taught myself how to do individual eyelashes. So what happened was, to make a long story short, this guy used to come to the salon all the time. I started making $1,000 a week doing eyelashes. This guy used to come in all the time and be like, Queen, how come I always see you with so many clients? I'm gonna call you Queen of the Wink. So that's how the name came about. So he used to be like, yo, what up, Wink? What up, Queen of the Wink? Yo, what up, Wink? So then the name stuck. When it's time for me to open a salon, my boyfriend at the time, I was like, I don't know what to name it. He was like, yo, what's that cute name people call you? I said, Queen of the Wink. So he said, okay, I'll name my salon Queen of the Wink. So I named the salon Queen of the Wink. Making a long story short, I'm talking that fast. So Queen of the Wink, I just wanted to make it a brand, and it has been rolling ever since. I am grateful for my blessings and my opportunity. I had Queen of the Wink in New York. I actually is now, I sold it to one of my employees at the time. We're now partners. And
so wait, you have a line of eyelashes, hair?
No, right now, the salon is still in New York, and right now I have a line of hair called Winked Extensions. I also have a cosmetic line, but I am in process of switching everything from Queen of the Wink to Winked Extensions and Winked Cosmetics. It's really nice. The hair is pretty. The hair is nice. I mean, and I am going to give it away. Like Evelyn Lozada was wearing my hair. I made some clippings for her daughter and stuff like that. I had to revamp a little bit, so now I'm definitely trying to bring it back to the next level. Did I talk too much?
No, you're totally fine.
I was just like,
so how did you end up in Los Angeles, and what were your intentions in LA?
So what happened was, one day I was doing hair in a salon, and I was like, something came over my spirit and was like, you need to go to LA. And I'm like, LA? I don't even know anybody in LA. And then it just became stronger and stronger. So I used to walk around and say, yo, I'm moving to LA. They didn't believe me. And then one day I was crying and I was like, I have to go to LA. So to make a long story short, went into the partnership with one of my girls. I left everything, came here with 4 suitcases and a check. And I moved to LA. Originally not wanting to do hair. I opened up a salon on Melrose and Laurel, a block from Crescent Heights, when I first moved here. Really big store. I wanted to sell hair, my cosmetic line, and accessories. Did that, but while I was there, I did one photo shoot with someone. It was a wrap from there, and I closed my store 6 months later, and I've been doing hair and celebrity hair and moving all over the place ever since.
Wow.
All right.
That's fantastic.
No agent, no nothing. Just personality and referrals. Yeah.
Personality referrals.
And determination and faith. Hello, that's all you faith. Now, if you don't believe in faith, then you have a problem.
So what advice would you give to, you know, a young person in this business trying to, you know, make it move up? What advice would you give?
Well, I do mentor a lot of children, a lot of young people or whatever, especially the ones that's in New York who still keep in contact with me. The main thing that I will tell them is do not give up. Anything that you want in life is obtainable. It may sound weird to the person that you're telling them to, but if you're passionate enough about the situation and it's realistic, it is obtainable. You have to just take the steps to create the journey. I created my journey by stepping out on faith and just moving here. I didn't know anyone. But when you come to where you want to be and when you set the foundation to begin the journey, everything else would play itself out.
Fall into place.
Follow to everything else. I'm sorry, I'm very spiritual. God said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. And he'll never give you too much that you can't bear. I came over here, I cried for a year, but at the same time, I knew my purpose. So I am now walking in my purpose, and I'm grateful.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. No, that's just
walk in your light. Walking in your light.
It's a lonely road.
Yes.
It's a lonely road. I'm lonely. I don't have a boyfriend or anything by choice. I'm lonely.
Yeah.
But yo, I cannot take back anything and regret anything that I've ever done. I am grateful. I am happy.
That's wonderful.
Doing the work.
That's wonderful.
Love it, love it.
So you have a line of
Queen of line of hair.
Line of hair. Now, we were talking earlier about, this is what I want to talk about.
Let's discuss it.
So, as black women, we can all, you know, we all go to a black beauty supply. We need our products. We need our stuff. Why don't we own those stores?
Because we are the #1 market for hair products.
Yeah, we are the consumer. Why don't we own those businesses?
We don't own. Well, we have to give a shout out to one black woman who is doing her thing, and I'm not a hater, but Indique is owned by a black woman, and Indique hair is moving. She is opening up everywhere. She's definitely trying to make a change in this hair business. She's opening up everywhere. I think black people don't own businesses because a lot of people aren't business savvy, and or they don't want, everybody's too busy trying to ball as opposed to sacrifice the money and invest in your product. Like when I was full-time at my salon in New York, people don't even understand the sacrifices that I had to make to keep my business abreast. Queen of the Wink right now is 7 years old and still going. So people don't understand the sacrifice that it comes with it. When you open a business and own a business, it's about your business. It's not about you because you made $10,000 in a week for you to go and get a freaking purse, some shoes, some pants, and a shirt because you know, a Birkin bag, and for what? Invest that money back in your business. So black people have the tendency to want to ball as opposed to want to be wealthy and successful. The wealthiest people are the most frugal people walking around. They don't spend their money frivolously. They're very in particular on what they spend their money on, and they never pay full price for shit. So black people too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses. I want to be the Joneses. I want people to try to keep up with me. So it's my job to do what I need to do.
All right.
Amen.
God damn it, let's talk about this girl talk on that camera.
I mean, God, we get deep here. We get deep here. But you're
real talk.
It's true.
I'm a New Yorker. You already know. You lived in New York.
Yeah,
it's
so
true. One thing we do is keep it real, and one thing we do is I buzz around this whole city. They'll be like, "Yo, Queen, how you doing?" I don't know. I'm just moving. You know what I'm saying? And faithful, that's it.
Yeah, and I think another thing too, I think we have to make a better effort in our community to help one another when it comes to opportunities or contacts or connections. Like there is more than enough opportunities, jobs for everybody. And when people hoard and, oh, I can't share this with that person. Yeah, because they're fearful that they're going to lose something and not get it. We have to lose that mentality and help each other and be there for each other. And that's how you grow, and that's how things come back to you.
But really, can we?
Sharing.
That's the Willie Lynch syndrome. Let's not go into that book, okay? Can we really do that? This has been going on for, I'm sorry, we're not going to start this because this is supposed to be about fashion.
It is.
It's
about fashion, it's about business.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, can we really do that? I have not even been supported from the people in New York who sweat me and love me to death, so they say. But they don't want to invest that dollar because they're afraid that I'm going to go even higher. But see, I serve a mighty God, amen. Okay? Now, let me
We're going to church, y'all.
We ain't going to preach up in here, but at the end of the day...
Is it Sunday? I think it might be Sunday.
But what's for me is for me. No matter if you want to support me or not, I'm still going to do it. No matter, it's just going to probably take me a little longer to make it happen. But at the end of the day, what's for me is for me. I'm still going to make it happen. I'm still going to do it because my drive and my urge and yearning to be successful and to be an inspiration to my people, you're never going to stop me. You can't.
Can't stop.
I'm sorry.
It's the truth. Stop.
Wow. Okay. we could easily sit here
and
for
talk about
another
this for
hour.
hours.
But
the black folks.
we are going to move on, but we are going to have this one back in the studio
she will
for
be back.
sure.
QueenOfTheWinkLA.com.
Yes. That's where you find her for right now.
Yeah.
And then you'll be finding her at Fashion 411.
Okay, so all right, Courtney's going to take us through a little hot mess.
So we're going to go to our little fun segment here of hot mess fashion, people on the red carpet, celebrities walking in their day-to-day life. First up, we have Miss Eva Longoria, who was just hanging out for the week, hanging out at the grocery store, getting some coffee. She was wearing blue and white palazzo pants and platform sandals and a fitted white shirt with a crossbody bag. And she looks, pretty good.
I think she looks good, especially for just, little casual. I'm getting some coffee. She's wearing her heels.
She made an effort to even have on heels.
That's what I'm saying, the heels. And I love the palazzo pants. It's comfortable. It's nice. And it's nice not to see them all in the skinny jeans constantly.
And it looks like a printed polka dot, which is very on trend. Yeah.
Very, very on trend.
Cute.
So we got her a hot this week. Go Miss Eva Longoria. Next up, we have Kat Graham, who has been on our pictures for quite some time because she keeps kind of failing. This week she was on the red carpet in a Juicy Couture black, white, silver jacquard print pantsuit and some pointy toe black pumps with a very large, very, very large clutch.
I'm just going to hate it because I worked for Juicy Couture for a couple years and I wanted to slip my wrist when I worked for them. So that's why.
So you just going to hate it because.
Oh my God. That company took years away from me that I can never get back.
And also to be noted, she went back to dark hair, but it now looks like she's dipped those tips in a little bit of a lighter brown.
Did a little ombre.
Yes. So I don't know.
For me, it's just too much print. I would have do solid on the top or solid on the bottom. It's just a little.
I think the clutch is too big.
Yes.
It's too much. Yeah, the clutch does overpower her frame.
And I think they should have put her hair up.
Yes.
Cut so that you can see the fit of the outfit. And I think it would have gave her a little more a different look. Her hair is too much in the front. They should have pulled it back, made it clean so that you could see her outfit and see the V, as opposed to the V fighting with her hair.
Agreed.
I totally agree. And it's funny because I looked at it initially because we've been following Kat Graham and her failures. And I was so excited because I was like, okay, that could have kind of been cool. But then I looked at the big old bag and the hair and I was just like, dang it, girl,
but what people need to, sorry to interject, but what people need to understand is she has a team.
Yes,
somebody dressed her. And she has a hairstylist. A hairstylist did that hair, somebody did that makeup, and somebody dressed her. Her stylist and whoever she's working with, she needs to shake them up a little bit, revamp it.
Yes, agreed.
You heard it here first, Kat Graham.
Round 4, Kat, and it's still a fail. So I'm going to need you to try something new.
Stop using your cousin. Sorry.
Next.
Sorry.
I love it. We got Miss Nicole Beharie, who is doing big things on Sleepy Hollow these days. And she was in New York at Comic-Con doing some promo for the TV show Sleepy Hollow. She was wearing polka dots again, black and white polka dot dress that she simply said was recycled, so we didn't know who did it, but she was also wearing black booties. Her hair was in some loose curls, and she was kind of wearing some makeup but didn't have on a lipstick and looked tired to me. So, what do y'all think?
I like the outfit. It's cute, but yeah, some lipstick would have been nice for sure. I can't, because she's got long hair, right?
She's got, shoulder length hair.
All right, so it's just kind of...
It's kind of in some barrel curls right there, and it looked like somebody pinned it kind of weird.
Is it a faux bob or is it?
No, it was just kind of hanging. Honestly, it looked like she just got up.
That's just her own hair?
It looks like it's just her own hair. They put it in some hot rollers and just took it out and didn't style it.
That's too basic. I don't know who this young lady is, so obviously she's trying to make her way in this industry.
Yes.
I think you need to have somebody step it. Is she young?
She's about 30, early 30s, I believe.
Oh no, they need to they need to step her up a bit.
And hello, she
looks very basic.
She's currently compared, obviously, to
Kerry
Washington,
exactly.
because they're both leads on major network successful shows right now. And the fact that she's a lead on a network show, she's at Comic-Con, like any red carpet, she should be killing. And I'm not
all the time.
And I'm not
day,
trying to be
day.
like, oh, girl, you black, you know you got to do it every time. You only get so many opportunities. Your opportunity, you do not need to look like you a tired mama.
If she had a center part, bone straight, like 26-inch weave coming to the back,
she said 26 inches,
like not even coming to the front, but just back. But you see the silhouette of the weave and the clean part. That would have looked nice with that dress, and let her face the camera with a cute little bag.
Girl.
I love Miss Queen.
When I'm famous, girl, Miss Queen gonna be doing it. Okay, all right. Nicole, sorry, girl, you look a hot mess. You look tired. Next up, we have Lupita Nyong'o, who is getting lots of Oscar buzz because she is starring in the 12 Years a Slave movie that is coming out actually today. Apparently, she does a bang-up job. And this outfit, she was at the LA premiere of 12 Years a Slave. She was wearing 2014 Miu Miu dress with cockatoo print. She had on Louboutin and Judith Lieberman clutch and Quiet Jewels. And I actually thought she looked brilliant.
I agree 100%. She looks sleek. She just looks very well put together. I'm trying to. Are those boots or I can't really tell?
They are they're like a pointed toe sort of cage, but then it's a T-strap, I believe.
I have a problem with them stockings.
I don't love them.
Yeah, I wasn't. Is she wearing hosiery?
Well, see, I couldn't tell if it was stockings or if it's just how that picture looked because I didn't understand why she would be wearing stockings.
No, those are
stockings. The shoes are closed toe.
You can see the hue that is a stocking. So that's the only time she should have stockings on is if them thighs are rubbing together, which I doubt her thighs are touching, or you wear some Spanx.
She's a very small girl.
The dress is beautiful. The only part that I do not like about this look is the stockings. Yeah. But that's her stylist's fault. Yeah. See, the people we're so hard on the talent, but it's our fault. We're the ones in the back.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for us, they wouldn't look like this.
You're right.
So we're the ones who make the stars.
Yes.
Let's really discuss it. But I think make the stars shine. I think she's absolutely beautiful. I think the dress, but once we stop at the knee and up is where she's giving shows, honey. But that stocking, because you can't even appreciate the shoe.
Yeah. I love the neckline on her. The color obviously just pops her skin off. Makeup looks good. But yeah, the stocking situation below the knee is a little suspect.
Yeah, her face is beat.
Her face. Oh, they beat that face. Inspired by the dress, obviously. Good. I had to write down what lipstick that was, girl. They did it. Anyway, she's gorgeous, but a little not quite. So hot middle mess.
We give her a 3.
We give her a 5.
We're gonna get a rating
scale because the hot mess makes it really hard. All right. And finally, for this week for hot mess, we have Ms. Nicole Scherzinger, who was gallivanting around London with her ex-boo.
You sure that's not Drea?
I know, it does look like Drea, doesn't it?
I'm sorry, but let's really discuss it. I thought that was goddamn Drea for a second. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Because she's really cleaned up her look lately, too. Yeah.
So what you saying she was wearing?
She was wearing a skin-tight black leather short sleeve dress and black and silver pointy toe pumps. And that dress, we don't have the back picture of that, but that dress was like second skin.
Oh, it looks
leather.
like it. That leather looks phenomenal.
I don't know how, and then there were some pictures of her getting in the car. I don't even know how she sat down.
It's probably stretchable.
It had to be real stretchable because it was fitted skin on.
She ate a cracker. She ate one cracker for the day.
They gave her a nip of celery, girl. They were like, you can't have no salt gain, nothing.
I think she looks good.
Yeah.
I thought that leather worked in every possible way, but she did not look like herself to me in the face.
I think everybody needs to notice, if you notice the trend, okay, we're talking about trendy with outfits, but the trend with the hair as well is ombre. Everyone is going into the golden tones, even Gabrielle Union. Like there is a lot of women who are going into the gold tones, ombre hair, black roots. At one point, black roots wasn't in, but now black roots are in, ombre body wave, you know, waved hair with the wand. I think she looks absolutely beautiful, and you never catch her off though. You don't really catch her off.
We did catch her off.
A couple times.
You did? A couple times in some weird pants and some strange things. But we're glad she brought it back together because I think she's so gorgeous and she just looks phenomenal in that.
Now, I have a question for you, Queen.
Yep.
So nowadays, it used to be only the black girls were wearing, you know, extensions and weaves, and now everybody's doing it.
That was forced as well. People thought that only the black girls wore weaves, but all the white women was wearing them first, honey.
Okay, yeah, I want you to break down some myths for us when it comes to hair.
Well,
what can you share?
Well, what I can share is that I do a lot of extensions on white girls, and I mean tracks. Sew the track on, sew it in. It's just with different ethnic groups other than black, we don't question their hair because we assume that they're supposed to have hair like that. But people, and because they're anything but black. But with black girls, it's always like, oh, she got a weave. But now weaves are in. Everybody, and guys literally tell their girl who have long hair, I want you to get a weave. At one point, they never wanted their girl in a weave, but weaves are in.
Yeah.
Bundle hair is in.
I also think it's a myth that black girls can't grow our own hair.
Oh, no, black girls,
we can grow some hair. It's that creamy crack that
breaks it off.
That breaks it off.
One of the girls at Queen of the Wink, her name is Sparkles. Let me tell you something right here. This girl has no type of relaxer. She just treats her hair. When I tell you nice, shiny, and long, her hair is almost to her behind, all natural. Black girl, not mixed with anything.
Not mixed.
Not mixed.
She not Indian.
There's no Indian in her family.
White,
What people need to understand, like I was just admiring this young lady's hair today because her hair is all natural. What black people need to understand, yes, get a weave, but underneath that weave, keep your hair 100% natural and take care of it. Creamy crack kills our hair. When you stop using creamy crack, you're going to have breakage like a mug. But if you have somebody who knows how to transition you, because at Queen of the Wink, we transition women from relaxers to natural hair, and now everybody's hair is growing long. I promise you. Some people want to just perm a little piece right here. I don't recommend that either. But if you just have to have your edges out in a little perm piece, fine. But once we notice that it's breaking off, we're going to tell you need to sew it up, completely up. It is important. And people have this myth that weaves, I'm sorry to go on a tangent, but some people have a myth that weaves take your hair out. That isn't true. When your hair is dormant and you're not touching it and it's in braids, because what happens when you're growing up, your mother puts your hair in what? Braids with beads or just braids and big cornrows and plaits. That's how our hair grows. When we leave it alone, that's when it grows. When we touch it too much, that's when it starts to break off. You know, we got the hair with that needs fruits and berries. You know, we from Africa, the richest country in the world. Continent in the world.
Coming to America action. All right. So let's run down social media really quickly.
All right, we'll close it up. Social media is devoted this week to TLC. The TLC biopic is out on Monday, October 21st. Check it out on VH1. The new album is out, and so we're going to follow the ladies. First up, we have Miss Drew Sidora. She was on her Instagram posting about their press tour all over New York this week, and she was wearing a black and gray python suit. She's got the multicolored, the dark roots, and the longer hair going on, which was an interesting look for her. I don't know if I love the hair on her, but yeah, she was wearing a little cute little suit hanging out with Sway at the radio station. We also have Miss Lil Mama Up. She is still rocking her green bob, y'all.
I love her.
She is
This is the best I think she's looked.
She is femming up so much. She's trying so hard. So hard to fem. And that she was a perfect pick for T-Boz.
Yeah, and it worked for Left Eye, and they talked, and she just had so much power in all of their interviews. She was on they were all on the Wendy Show, and her energy is just on another level, even compared to the other girls. But anyway, she's rocking her cute little. She had some blue bustier top, green hair, and the black blazer, along with those skinny zip front, high waisted skinny pants. So she looked real sexy, and she's pulling her real sexy off.
This guy named Tokyo Styles made that wig for her.
Okay. because she wore that to the Hip Hop Awards and it looked a little bit different. I like this angle a little bit better than what the Hip Hop Awards. It looked a little heavy on her, but this one it worked a little bit better for me. All right, and then we have lastly Keke Palmer, who is playing Chili, honey. She is in Rolling Out magazine and she just putting it all out now. She is all grown up.
She looked just like Chili too, just from the so much like her.
She is got real sexy in Rolling Out magazine. She's got a whole layout that is very, very attractive. And in this picture, she was wearing a red 50s pinup style red ruche bikini with red stiletto lace booties, and she posing for y'all kids.
She grew up
everywhere. She grew up to be gorgeous. And then of course, TLC wouldn't be TLC without TLC.
Pebbles. Oh.
So Pebbles.
Pebbles still in the money. Anyway, go ahead.
T-Boz was around New York also doing press for the show, and she's wearing a white fringe bra revealing shirt with a cropped leather jacket, cargo skinnies, and fur-topped caramel.
She lost a lot of weight.
Booties, yes. And she's rocking her innovation of her blonde short haircut that she has had for like ever.
She started the trend.
Sexy, yes.
She started the trend with the black girls wearing blonde hair.
Yeah,
she started that.
Looks good.
She
yeah,
did.
she does.
I'll never forget when they came out with that the Crazy Sexy Cool album, and they looked all really girly, and then she had her little haircut and the 2 strands. I was like, oh, she must
oh yeah,
she had the 2 strands, so everything. All right, and last but not least, Chili, of course, was also doing a layout for Rolling Out
No
magazine.
baby hairs, thank God.
No baby hairs, but she still has her deliciously wavy curled locks hanging long, and she was wearing her little sexy nude color beaded embellished bandage dress in her signature way.
She does not age.
She has not aged. I'm like,
look at her.
And it's not even like, oh, it's on the magazine, because I've seen her in person, and she just looks.
Doesn't age.
I just be like, girl, what Kool-Aid are you drinking?
She eats
Pass it on.
extremely
Yeah,
healthy.
she's very healthy, fitness. Completely related, but that body is still in check.
Yeah,
She gonna look like that at 70.
Her skin is phenomenal. Skincare is phenomenal. So check it out, guys. For y'all that were TLC fans and those that are dumb enough, you ain't know nothing about TLC. How could you not find out? Watch the movie Monday night on VH1.
All right. Well, this has been such a fantastic show. So much fun. Thanks to our guest queen. You have to come back.
Yes, you do.
You have to
willing
come back.
Come back whenever you guys want me.
You're
Well,
welcome.
you remember you say that
You
because
know,
you're
just
coming
be
back.
like, we need you to come on studio and talk
I
about
don't
stuff.
give a damn. I'll be here. Let's discuss it.
Well-
we need to start, but what we do need to start discussing, Fashion 411. Let's start talking about some plus sizes, okay?
We will.
We
We
are the
do.
ones who
Have.
spend the
Yes,
money. Let's
we
discuss
have.
that.
We
All right,
we do
now.
talk about that.
We
well,
have,
Queen,
and we
tell
will.
everybody where they can find you.
I'm on Instagram at Queen Wink. I am also on Twitter at Queen Live. And you can check out queenofthewinkla.com.
And if someone wants to get their hair did, where do they go?
Well, if you want to get your hair done, see, I come to you. So any of
love
yes,
it.
honey. I mean, you know, that's what I do. No, I'm kidding. But you can reach me on Instagram and you can reach me on Twitter. And as well as queenofthewinkla.com, you can also send me a message and I'll get it. I'll be in touch.
Lovely. Courtney.
I need a hair appointment.
I really need one.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Stuart Starlet.
And you can find me, Deanna Vaughn, on Instagram and Twitter at It's Me, Deanna V. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next Friday.
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, Dario Kristen, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network. If you have questions or comments, tweet us at BHL Online or email us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. For more exclusive content, visit blackhollywoodlive.com. This has been a presentation of the Black Hollywood Live Network.
Hollywood redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.